Stopped, hit hard by the Tigers' Bob Farrell again. And once again, the Falcons are denied the first.
Hey, they make the first down? Nah, my dad stopped Wilson. Wow, locomotive Wilson.
First down? No, missed by inches. Third and maybe one. Ackerman out to his far right. J.O. up the middle.
How's Dad doing? Okay. Okay, he just tackled J.O. Wilson.
Farrell has snatched the ball.
Run with it, he's gonna make it. Run with it. Go, go, go. Come on, Bobby, come on, go, go.
Oh, too bad. He was almost clear. That must be your parents, Billy.
Your dad's sure a great player. So what?
My favorite.
Hey, Pam, we were listening to that game on the radio in the car. That Bob of yours is doing all right. Hi, Tommy.
Hello, Tommy.
Hi.
I hate to take you away, kiddo, but we've got to get started. Those pack meetings always begin on time.
Thanks for dinner, Mrs. Farrell.
And thank you for helping with the dishes.
That's okay. See you in school tomorrow, Tommy. Yeah.
Good night.
No, he seems perfectly fine to me. What did Dr. Sherman say?
Well, they thought it was appendicitis, but the tests were inconclusive, and by the time we got to the office, Billy didn't even have a pain, so it was probably nothing.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. Hey, why don't you two come with us? You shouldn't be here by yourself so much, and the meetings are really such fun.
Oh, I'd love to, but I promised myself I'd finally take care of those bills tonight.
Yeah.
Tommy can go. How about it, honey? The game's almost over.
No, maybe Dad's never around, but at least I can see him on TV.
Come on.
I don't know what I'm going to do about Tommy. Sweetie, it'll work. Must be lovely attending activities together as a family. You know, with Bob out of town so much, I've almost forgotten what that's like.
Oh, it is nice. But no one's life is perfect.
Not even yours?
Not even mine. These days, people lead all sorts of lives, Pam. You just have to adjust to the realities, that's all.
And Pam, it's not always a bad thing. I mean, even in our Cub Pack, there are boys with just one parent. And even if they have both parents, sometimes they work, so Grandma and Grandpa get involved, and friends. In a very real sense, the Cub Scouts provide a family for them.
Sounds wonderful.
With Bob gone so much, I think Tommy would get a lot out of it, too.
Oh, I don't know. You know how funny he is sometimes.
And Monday Night Football takes time out, too, with the scores.
What's the big idea?
Just for the commercial. I'd like to talk to you.
About what?
Lately you seem so out of sorts. Unhappy. What's wrong, Tommy?
Nothing.
I can't believe that. Something's got to be the matter.
Didn't you see the playing schedule? Dad's not going to be home for my birthday. Again.
I know, honey. I'm sorry.
Last year he was in Cleveland and I felt so dumb. I promised all the kids at my party they could have his autograph.
Oh, life just isn't fair, is it, baby?
I know Dad has to earn a living for us. What do you think I am? Stupid? And stop calling me baby.
Another perfect bullet. A grab. And Pam was immediately brought down deep inside Falcon territory.
Honey, don't you think you ought to go easy with that ball? You might break something.
I know how to play.
Tommy? Come back. Stop! Oh, no! Oh, he had some bruises and scrapes. Well, except for his leg, he's all right. He was lucky.
I wish I could be there with you.
So do I.
I'm sorry, Pam. I'll be home the minute I can get away. Maybe after Philadelphia. Can Tommy talk?
Yeah. Hang on. It's Daddy.
Hi.
How are you, son?
I hurt all over and I hate this place. There's nothing good to eat here either. I don't want to go home.
Well, try to be patient. Just keep telling yourself you're getting better every day. And before you know it, you will be home. Look, we're playing Philadelphia on Sunday. But after the game, I'll try to catch a plane and fly in and see you. I really want to be with you, Tommy.
Oh, sure. Sure. Hey.
Hello? Tommy? Tommy?
Here, Marion. Let me make you comfortable. There. Isn't that better?
No, and I want a hamburger. I can't eat their yucky food, and I'm starving.
I'll bring you one when I come back tonight, okay?
With cheese and fries.
What are you doing here?
I'm getting my appendix out. Yuck.
My son managed to find out what room your son was in so that he could be with him.
I'll be back in a minute.
In the middle of the den meeting, he had another attack, so I drove him to the emergency room. It's definitely appendicitis, but he's going to be just fine.
You could never tell from looking at Billy that he was just about to have surgery. I know what Tommy would be like. Or me, too, for that matter.
Sorry, young man. You'll have to have a little more blood. Dracula strikes again. It's gonna hurt! It's gonna hurt! Oh, I don't want to see this!
See what I mean?
The chicken was good. My compliments to the chef.
That'll be the first time this year.
Yeah, you can tell the jello was a little shaky.
I'll do that. All comfy now?
Yes, thanks. You're goofy, you know that? Why? Guy, the way you talk to people. I like people, not like some kids around here. I can't help it if you don't know how to have fun. I do, too, know how to have fun. You don't. Do, too. Don't. What do you do for fun, anyway? Lots of things. Like, come on, what do you do for fun? Well, at least I don't keep playing with some dumb car, Smarty. It's not dumb, it's my Pinewood Derby car. I started making it at Cub Day Camp. I just finished it. You made that? Yeah, my mom and dad supervised it, but I made it with these two famous hands. Could I make one? Sure, come to the next meeting after we get home, and I'll help you make one of these little beauties. Here, you can play with it. Gee, I'm missing about a zillion nifty things going on at Cub Scouts. Like what? Like everything, like being with the guys, making stuff, going places. I even had to miss a whole day with Reverend McIntyre. He's helping me with my religious wars. He's neat. Did you have to go to that Cub Day Camp? I bet that was a giant pain. Wow, you don't know anything, do you? I can hardly wait till next summer to come. That's how much I like Cub Day Camp. I learned archery there. I even got to play in the soccer team. But the funnest part was when the whole camp got together and played tug-of-war. Chuck Miller fell in the pond and we all jumped in after him. Don't laugh. You might hurt your guts. Wow, it's your dad.
Hi, fellas. Hi, Tommy. I caught a plane as soon as the game was over. I can hardly wait to see you. How you guys doing?
Fine, I heard about that touchdown you made. You really wiped out Philadelphia.
I had 10 other guys helping me, but thanks. Did I interrupt something? What were you guys talking about when I came in?
Cub Scouts and everything I've missed since I've came here.
I was a Cub Scout.
You were?
Yep. And it was a wonderful time in my life, too. In fact, it was the first time I was a member of a team. That's where I learned what fun it is to cooperate with other people to achieve a goal that you all want. And that's why, when I was playing high school football and later on a professional team, it was much easier for me than it was for a lot of the other guys. I owe a lot to the Cub Scouts for a good start. Somebody here is awful quiet. How you doing, buddy?
Okay, I guess. But I hate this hospital.
Well, just the same, I expect you to do your best, okay, buddy? You know, it was worth every second of that long plane ride just to see you.
You're leaving already?
I've got to catch up with the team in Dallas. But you do know how much I'd rather be here with you, don't you?
I don't know.
Well, I would. No matter what you may think, Tommy, I love you. I love you very much. Well, goodbye, boys.
Bye, Mr. Farrell. Your dad flew a big bunch of miles to come and see you. And look how mean you're acting. Shish.
Bob, the cab's waiting. You better go if you want to make that plane.
Walk out with me, will you? We'll see you and Paul next time, Jane.
Okay.
You know, actually, he looks pretty good.
Yeah. Tommy's better. It's his attitude that's not.
I know. My last couple of trips home, I've realized how unhappy he's become. Tommy's whiny, angry, selfish. A boy who watches too much television and gets too little physical activity. Even his report cards aren't very good anymore. Whatever happened to that nice kid of ours?
Well, don't look at me. I've done everything I know how to be both mother and father to him while you're gone. It isn't easy, you know.
I'm not blaming you, Pam. It's just that I just wish I knew how I could fix everything. I just told Tommy to do his best. So maybe I better take my own advice and do my best for all of us. Take care. I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay. You know, I keep asking myself over and over again if I've babied or spoiled Tommy too much to make up for Bob's absences.
I think you're being too hard on yourself.
But I don't like the way Tommy's turning out. You know, I hate to admit this, but there are times when I don't like him very much. Isn't that a terrible thing for a mother to say?
No, you're entitled to your feelings. You're only a human being, remember? But instead of torturing yourself, wouldn't it be better to think about changing things?
How?
Look, Pam, I've been through this too. It was really tough on me when I realized that Billy wasn't a baby anymore, that he needed to grow up and away from me. I just hated the idea of letting him go.
Me too.
One night, Paul and I talked, and he remembered what he needed from his parents when he was a boy, their help in becoming strong and independent. They understood and encouraged him, and you know how much he loves them today. He's still grateful for their love and for their discipline when he was rude or insensitive. That night, I began to give some real serious thought as to how we could help Billy become a self-confident and caring person too. Besides, what better gift can we give to the world than a good human being?
Yes. And I want Tommy to grow up happy and strong too.
Oh, of course you do. But you can't do it all by yourself. We couldn't. We were lucky we found the Cub Scouts. It even helped improve Billy's schoolwork. Oh, Pam, it made such a difference in him.
Well, if Billy's an example of the Cub Scouts' influence, then I know darn well Tommy needs it. Tell me something. How can you be a den mother? If I had 8 boys like Tommy to look after, I think I'd be a wreck.
You think it's a chore? I just love seeing life through their young eyes. And I get all the backing that I need from a lot of terrific people and from the printed material that the Cub Scouts give me.
Well, that settles it. You've just got yourself another Cub Scout. Thomas Robert Farrell will be at the next meeting, and I'll be with him.
And don't think I won't put you to work.
I, Gary West, promise to do my best, to do my duty, to God and my country, to help other people, and to obey the law of the pack.
Thank you. Now, before we all get to work, I want us to welcome a new Cub Scout to den number 3. So let's hear it for Tommy Farrell.
Yay! Sit by me! No, he's my best friend. Come over here. Come over here.
Okay, you guys, let's get to work now. Okay, here, let Tommy do it.
Do you always meet on Saturday?
Yes, because when the den was started, I was working, and it was most convenient. Other dens meet at other times, according to their needs. They're giving those bulletin boards to an old people's convalescent home. They really get a kick out of doing things for other people.
Well, does it cost a lot to be in Cub Scouting?
No, not any more than any other activity the boys participate in these days, like baseball or soccer, for instance.
Could somebody help me with this hammer, please?
Coming.
Bye-bye, Chuck. Bye, dear.
Bye. See you. Bye. Bye-bye.
I have one more package for you to open. A very special present from your dad.
You already gave me a bike.
Well, go on, open it. Well, aren't you going to read the card?
I passed through Cheyenne the other day and dropped in on your grandmother. She gave me this uniform which I wore when I was 9, like you. I hope you like it half as much as I did when I was a Cub Scout. To Tommy, with love from your dad. My best present. I'm going to keep it forever.
With liberty and justice for all.
Two. The only thing that would make this night any better is if Dad were here.
This is a special time of the night where we make our awards, make recognition to the Cub Scouts. At this time, I would like to... And finally, we have Tommy Farrell. Mother, would you do the honors?